about me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
The biggest difficulties have always been ridiculous immigration policies that were in force in Stockholm, in Sweden, and then when we came to Denmark, and now it's practically impossible to get anybody to come to study here outside of the European Union. That's the biggest difficulty, just really hassle all the time, and fighting with the immigration department. Yeah.
What a wonderful world.
I have to confess, I never really wanted a school. I never considered that I have a great style to give to the world of theater that nobody else has ever done before. As I work with the art of comedy, then I realized that there's really nothing new. I mean, every gag has been done before. In human history, people have been falling down and other people have been laughing at them. Probably forever. The school has been going along, a little bit against my reluctance to keep it going. But it's a very enjoyable place. That's why I keep going with it, because I can't think of any other place I'd rather be working. And I tried other places, believe me. Yeah, I was in a very high-paying career in the shipping industry, and I said, no, that's not for me. And I was in teacher in schools, and I said, no, that's not for me either. Here, we don't have to compromise too much of our fundamental values, you know? Why not? If we can make people laugh, that's a good thing.
What a wonderful world.
Well, I still consider myself the best student in the school. Every year I'm learning a lot more. I'm discovering other teachers that have a lot that can be used here and given to the students here as well. I spent time with the great Shakespeare teachers, Cicely Beery. Her work is the basis of our voice work here at the school. Most recently, for my 70th birthday, my children gave me a workshop with a dancer and investigative student of movement, Faye Faust, and the Axis syllabus. That opened up the doors to an analysis of movement and just how it works and how the body functions. So I'm continually learning things all the time and adding more things into the school.
What a wonderful world.
Having people from many different countries makes a blending and also enforces the idea that they're really at the heart of us all. There's no difference. We're all a basic human. And what we do in the school is to bring people down to that very basic human condition. And that includes laughter. So we find out that more and more about how connected we are and how differences need to be surmounted if we're going to contribute something positive to the human society. And basically that's why everybody comes here, because they'd like to do something positive rather than spending their time working for Microsoft.
What a wonderful world.
Well, I really don't know what happens at the Cox School today. I mean, I know it for the 2 years that I was there, and then another later workshop about 10 years after I left. But I know the one thing is that when Lecoq was there, I'm not sure what is happening, like I said, but when it was continually transforming itself. Very much of what we do here is based on my experience there, but that's only the basis of it, and we've developed it further as I have understood it more and more as well. I can't really compare what we do here with Lecoq School, except to say that what we do here is based very much on Lecoq's work, and of course Carlo as well. Carlo was a partner with Lecoq and understands Lecoq very, very well, of course.
What a wonderful world.
We work with the styles, what I call the popular styles of theater. That means the theater that has developed as an expression of human needs. Storytelling, that's fundamental theater. That's the basis of our Western theater. It's the basis of theater all over the world, is the storytelling. Our Western theater has its roots in the epic storytellers of Greece. And that's like a few thousand years ago, huh? You see, each of the styles develops a different aspect of the person as an actor, and may or may not be important as a performing style itself, but within a study, it's very important for the actor to have a wide range of possibilities. Storytelling develops the person's direct contact with the public, so you've got to know when you're really in touch with the public and when not, and that through storytelling is that direct quality there. The clown, of course, is a fundamental human condition, a particular way of playing, and all of the styles that we deal with depend primarily on the play of the person, their joy. The clown brings that out definitely. It also touches on the human condition of stupidity and naivete and pride. So the clown is naive, stupid, and proud, and all of that is a part of us. Well, we deal with the masks also, and masks is a very important study for any actor to understand the awareness of every movement and every instant, so that the mask shows the actor immediately if they lose the concentration and the body is doing something that is not appropriate to exactly what they want to do. So it really develops an awareness in the actor which is necessary for any kind of a role. The melodrama touches on theatrical expression of the emotions of people, humans, everywhere. It's a style of performing popular all around the world as well. And then we deal with Shakespeare, well, the greatest writer ever in theater. So how to deal with those complex thoughts that he brings to the characters and to the language. So it's really a study of a richness of language in the hands of a master like Shakespeare. So it's a very good introduction into the text. If you're dealing with a good text, then you should be able to find out in the text what the actor has to be doing. And then we get into tragedy, and that's another aspect of our human existence, how to deal with tragic events and the human tragedy in a theatrical way. And then we go to commedia, which deals primarily with the passions, greed, avarice, and pride, and longing, and desire, and lust, all the stuff that drives us all as humans. We sometimes don't like to admit it, but it's true. Yeah. And then the buffoon is a way of dealing with the madness that is around us in our societies today. Probably have been around for a long time, but the buffoons can express that in a mocking way. All of these styles are very important because they give the students a deeper understanding of what is humanity and what are the aspects of ourselves. So people that come through the school, they're amazed at what they discover in themselves. And it's expanded them as humans, as people, individually. That's an exciting thing to see the changes that people go through in the 2 years that they're here. Many people that come to the school, or that have left the school rather, they come to me later and say it's the best 2 years they've ever spent in their life. Well, someone might come here as a very experienced actress that's suddenly got stage fright. And they come here and they get their whole life back again because they get over that. Very few people really dislike what happened here. Some of them do when they leave the school. They say, I don't like that. Yeah, right. 5-10 years later, I see them again and they say, okay, you were right. Now I understand what was happening. That's always rewarding to see.
What a wonderful